Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 news video. The Nexat pack will come to Farm Sim soon. At 11th of March it will come, and I got an early access version that I can make a video for you to show it to you in advance, and then you can see whether you like it or not and decide whether you wanna order it or not. Yeah, here we see the Nexat harvesting, and as you can see, it's not a normal combine, it's a very special machine. And yeah, here in the cabin it is at the side and very high. It is rather wide, not the widest, but still rather wide. Then we have a really big bunker in the combine module itself. It's more than 30,000 liters, which is quite a lot, more than with the really big combine harvesters. Yeah, and the Nexat is not only good for harvesting, but also for all kind of other stuff. So in a way, you can use the Nexat like a tractor, more or less, but with completely special appliances that are made for the Nexat. And you have one Nexat machine and you can harvest. And let's go over there. Here the Nexat is sawing, and I think the helper is thinking about what to do. But this is the sawing module, and it consists of the Nexat and a seed hopper. This is where all the seeds and the fertilizer goes inside. And then here we have a disc harrow. I think I should help this helper to find a better way. Maybe we go over there. And then here in the end we have the seeding module that is after the disc harrow, and therefore we have direct seeding. And here, as you can see where the wheels are, there is nothing sawn, and we always work in the same width, and therefore all the pressure, maybe I should tell the worker to stop here, and then we just go a little bit further, and I show you the street mode. Then everything turns, and we have the cabin in the front. The wheels are turning here, you can see it. It's very funny, I think. And the driving is even funnier. It's like articulated steering, but different because it's so long. And it really feels wobbly. But I got used to it rather quickly. And so maybe we just try whether the helper finds a place where he can work. Sometimes the helper has a little bit difficulty with finding the field, but when I'm on the field itself, then it always found the field. But when I'm standing beside the field, it sometimes said, oh, I don't find a field. And then I just go onto the field, and then everything's fine. So now, let's see what happens. There is a lady inside, okay. Here it's turning already. There it's turning already. Yeah, I think she decided that she can do something. And now she is searching for the best place where to start. And I think the problem on the other side happened because I stopped the game and reloaded the save game, and yeah, then it got a little bit out of it. So I hope we start seeding soon. Maybe we should come back later. So, and there was a problem with... Haha, they found each other. Hey! Which is the one who is working on the headlands? I think that one. So then we go to the other one, which is that one. And I stop the helper. And I go out of the way. And then we harvest this little bit ourselves. Like so, maybe. Okay. Maybe I need to go there to lower it. Yes, here we are. Okay. And now high again and deactivate, turning round and then trying whether the helper can work again. So I have two Nexats on this field. One is doing the headlands and the other one is already working back and forth. And somehow it looks a little bit off. Maybe I should, let's see, deattach and then it, now it's straight. Very good. And now I go a little bit closer to tell the helper, here you are, and then let's see whether he finds his place. And in a way, working with the Nexat is a little bit different than with the normal combine and the tractors and so. So I have to get used to it, and it's not even the biggest working width. We have combine harvesters with bigger headers, but it's a lot of fun. And it has the biggest bunker, apart from the TARDIS, obviously, but the TARDIS is not realistic, and this Nexat is realistic. It exists in reality. And yeah, and it's made for larger fields, and therefore you can find it in America and in Eastern Europe and so forth. But it's produced in Germany. It's a German enterprise. Yeah. So this is working nicely, and now I want to go into the shop with you, and we buy all the stuff that we need to have a third harvesting Nexat. So let's go here. Here we have it. And there are all the objects, and I think it's a rather big pack, and especially according to the price we get a lot of stuff, and huge stuff. And the Nexat objects are expensive. So if you want to play with it, you can either cheat a lot of money, get the government substitute, Or maybe use a save game where you already earned millions and millions. Because it's nothing for the start and cheap, and so only here the base module, which is just a kind of a bridge with wheels and a cabin, is already quite expensive, so we buy it. And for harvesting we need the Nexco. This is the combine module, so to say. Here we have the bunker and all the stuff with thrashing and so, and there is the connection to the header. And it's another 300,000 bucks. So now we go outside and I jump here. Here we are. This is the plain Nexat. I think it looks very empty in a way and huge. And this other one needs to be attached now. And in my first try I bought all the machines and then all the place was full with stuff and I couldn't navigate anymore, and therefore I decided to first buy the first two objects, connect them, and then buy the next one, and so forth. And in the end we will buy everything that you can get an overview. So now in order to connect we need to go into the work mode with X, and then it rises and the wheels are turning, and I guess that makes it so expensive. And I like it, I really like it. And usually I play more with smaller equipments, but this is so interesting and funny. And then I drive a little bit forward, like so. And now I get the information that I can connect. So Q, now we connect. And then we drive out of the way to buy the header. So this is down here. It's a oh, here it says 15 meters, 0.2. Okay, I think the header is maybe a little bit wider than the rest of the machinery, and therefore it can get all the stuff. But the other stuff is just 14 meters working with. So here it is. Okay, yeah, and here you can see the header is not in between the wheels but in front of the wheels, and the other equipment is in between the wheels. So here we are. Now we have to switch back to the street mode. Okay, and now we are ready to hit the road. And we just drive a little bit along here. To find a place where we don't disturb the other harvesters. And then we need to turn around. like so. Go to the work mode. Okay, and now I tell the helper to start working, and let's see whether the helper finds a good place. Now it has to find a place where it's good at the row. You should work 90 degrees. Ah, stop. It tries to make the headlands, I guess. So, no headlands. Because the headlands are already made by the other one. So, oh, and let's see. Okay, the direction is okay, so that should work now. I hope. And it has to find the place where the 15 or 14 meters are at their right place. 90 degrees? Okay, then just do what you want. He is working. That's the most important thing. Yeah, and as you can see, everything here is happening on my map 4 fields, and I brought my map 4 fields to FS25 from FS22 faster than I was planning, because I thought this map is fantastic for the Nexat, which it is obviously. And yeah, but I want to let you know, if the map comes out in the next days, which I hope, then it's no fast thing to harvest such a field with a Nexat. If you just have one Nexat to harvest one of those fields, they are huge, here, it would take several hours, depending on how fast you are with unloading the bunker and such. So it's not a quick thing to harvest. Therefore, we have those huge fields. And I would suggest, if you want to play on the 4 fields with the Nexat, to get some additional TARDIS combines maybe, or several Nexats like I'm doing here now, or if you like to harvest for several hours, then it's completely okay. But if you want to do it faster, then you would need more than one machine, just to let you know. Yeah, and I think now we buy all the stuff, then we can have a look at it. So, we already saw the Nexat itself. We buy it again. I'm rich. And then we have the slurry module from Wienhof. This is rather big with 30,000 liters slurry. And it's just the slurry tank. So we buy it, and the next is the Toric NX 1400 from Evers, and you need this together with the slurry tank. This is a slurry distributor and also disc harrow. And then first the slurry is put onto the ground, and then the disc harrow goes over it, and then it is worked into the ground. And here we have the seed hopper. You can use the seed hopper for several things. It's a tank for seeds and for fertilizer, solid fertilizer. Okay. And here we have the carrier NX from Vedastad. And this is a disc harrow, and you can use it in combination with the seeder, and then you have a direct seed mechanism. So there we have the seeder. It's good for all normal crops that you can seed with the seeder. It's the Inspire NX. NX always means it's the special edition for Nexat. Not all the machines have this NX, but they are all special editions for the Nexat. So those machines can't be used with a tractor, for example. You need always the Nexat. So this is the seeder. And then we have the planter for crops like corn and such, but also for sorghum, soybeans, and green beans. And before, the sorghum could be sown with the normal seeder, but they changed it in FS25. But this planter behaves like the planters in FS25, the others, but this is only good for the Nexat. So then we have hoe, and it's good for the weeds, for small weeds. It's like a weeder more or less. And yeah, you can work against the weed. And here we have a sprayer. This is good for liquid fertilizer and for herbicide. And it has its own tank here. You don't need the seed hopper. This is a liquid tank. And here the working width differs. It's 56 meters, so rather wide, like it is usually with the sprayers. They usually have rather wide working width. And so you can work 4 rows in one go with this. And then here we have the combine module. I call it combine module. I don't know whether it's called like that. It's the Nexco. But yeah, I think to understand what it does, it's easy to call it combine module. And then we have the 2 headers. This is the normal grain header. And here we have the corn header. And you even have color choice. Yo. And here we are. This is the Nexat itself. And here we have the Wienhof slurry tank and the Evers slurry distributor and disc harrow. This is the seed hopper. And here we have the disc harrow for the seeder. And this is the seeder, the sowing machine. And you need to combine those three. So you need the seed hopper that you have seeds available and fertilizer. And yeah, then you attach that. And then the last thing you attach is that. Is this the right? No, it's the other way round. Because the cedar is closer to the Nexat, and the disc harrow is in front. So first you attach the seed hopper, then the cedar, and then the disc harrow. I hope that's the right thing. And you can see it, so if you drive there and you can attach it, it's good. So let's have a look at the other things. And how to attach it is like we did with the harvesting module. Here we have the planter, and as you can see, it plants in rows. And this is the hoe against the weed. And here we have the sprayer with its own tank. And this here is the Nexco, the combine module or harvesting module. And this is a header. And they look rather normal, but they are special headers for the Nexat. And here we have the corn header. So, oh, they met. Yeah, it's always a happy meeting. I just stop him. Go out of the way. And the other one needs to be emptied. So, and when you want to empty it just for trying out the machines, and you want to waste all your harvest, which is not the normal case. Usually you would come there with your trailer, but when I just want to test it or show it, I throw it away. And then you need to have the bunker active. And it only, I do it with a cheat console. And yeah, it only works if this square object is the active one. And you can only do it on PC. So here I have my my cheat code to empty it, and now it works again. And now it tries to find more of the canola. Let's see. The other one is somehow a little bit desperate too. And this one, yeah, when I try like that, it doesn't empty because the header is the active one. So now here we are. This is working. Okay, so this is my first overview over the Nexat pack, and I'm planning on making a little let's play here on 4 fields. And I don't know how many episodes. I will see how much fun it is and how much time I have to do this. And Yeah, if you want to order it and you are a PC player, I would be very, very happy if you would use my partner code OMATANA. I'll provide a link in the description below, and you can order it either as a standalone pack, just the Nexat pack, or as part of the season pass of FS25. Then you get more packs and you save a little bit of money. This is a good idea if you like to buy things in advance and you want to have them anyhow. And yeah, if you already own the season pass, then you don't need to buy this Nexat pack because it is part of the season pass. And then the Nexat pack will be delivered to you on 11th of March anyhow, without you needing to pay anything for it. Okay then. Yeah, I hope you have fun with these interesting and funny machines. I definitely have fun with them, and I'm quite eager to really play with them. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching, and all the best till next time. Tschüss!